Yep, that's my block. That is my motherfucking block. Hi everyone. I just wanted to try something new. So I'm gonna do a lot more vlogging, which is exciting. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but I don't know. I was just like really iffy about it at times because I just thought like, okay, well, maybe nobody will look at it. Maybe, the trolls on YouTube. But then I thought about it. I was just like, fuck it. Like the only thing I'm gonna waste is time. So it's okay though. At least it's going to something like that is something that I would like to do. Damn. I know it's rush hour, but like OD. It's just fucking crazy. I just want to talk about just like my like dating experience. I've been like heavily using like dating apps. People who know me know that I've been on dating apps, and people who know like or are very close to me know this story about the time I've been catfished. I actually been catfished 3 times, but the first one wasn't too bad. It was just like, all right, old pictures. Yeah, he like gains weight, like regular stuff. You know what I mean? But the second time I've been catfish, it was really something. So I was talking to this guy, and his name was Adam. We're gonna just say Adam because I don't know. It's just the right thing to say. I don't want to use his real name or whatever the case may be. So we're just gonna say his name is Adam, and we were chatting for a little bit. I would say it would probably be like a good 2 months or so. He traveled a lot for work. We was in the same like industry, and it was great. We had a lot in common in terms of like code, in terms of apps and everything else. So it was like hella fun. This hair's like low key bothering me. Oh Jesus. Yeah. So it was like hella fun. So then we exchanged numbers, and we chatted for a bit, and it was great. I didn't ask him for his Instagram. That was Yeah, I didn't ask him for his Instagram. That's how I knew I fucked up. I didn't ask him for his Instagram. Sorry, there's like something on my screen that was really bothering the fuck out of me. So I didn't ask him for his Instagram. But, we conversed. His pictures seemed legit. I was just like, okay, this is cool. Um, while we were texting, he asked if I wanted to have dinner. I was like, hell yeah. Then he asked me if I wanted to go to STK. And I was like, hell yeah. If you guys don't know what STK is, it's like a really like bomb ass steakhouse. They have one in the city. Well, yeah, they have one in the city near Bryant Park, and I love it there. And I'm a huge fan of the duck. Just any guys out there who want to take me out. But anyways, so he was like, okay, let's meet there. And I was like, great, I could like skip lunch and like save all my appetite for this bomb ass food that I'm about to eat. So then next thing you know, we're like texting and stuff, and he asked me, oh, so how tall are you? And which is like, regular ass questions that people would ask. I was like, well, I'm 5'2". I'm really short. So I was like, yeah, I'm 5'2". I was like, oh, how tall are you? He was like, oh, well, I'm 6'6" in spirit, but I'm 5'5". And I was like, okay, well, I mean, I don't give a fuck. You 5'5", shit, you taller than me. When I turned around and hanged up my phone, I was like, oh my, because he was a little person, like a little person. And I have no problem with little people at all, none whatsoever. But I feel like he should have just told me. So then he walked up to me. He said, hey, Robin, this is me. This is who I am. I'm a little person. Um, you know, if you don't want to continue on this date with me, that's okay. But if you do, then that's great. Then I'm like fixing my shirt. He's like, yeah, if you do, then, that's great. We could go inside, yada, yada. And I was like, like, we did had a great conversation. And like, low key, I skipped lunch that day and I was hella fucking hungry. So ain't no way I'm gonna go all the way back home and try to scramble up some like I don't know, go to Kennedy's or some shit like that. So that was not happening. So then I was like, okay, yeah, it's fine. Like it's whatever. we go there. We had a great time. We still, you know, the conversation and everything was great. Till, you know, we got a bottle of wine. I was like, okay, this is great. Then we got into the second bottle of wine. Okay. That's when shit just went all the way to the left. And that's when he just got so drunk and he wanted to like make out with me and do all this extra shit. I don't know if I'm gonna add this to the video. I might edit it out though. But like, yeah, uh, he was just a little person, and I never talked to them after that because yeah, it's just I don't know. I just feel like sometimes if a guy is gonna be like lie about like shit like that, it's just like what else are you gonna lie about? And then the second time was actually, well, this would be the like third time that I've been catfished. First time was just like basic, like old ass pictures you can't tell a weight shit. The second one, okay, he was a little person. The third one was so fucked up. Like I kind of deleted like all my apps at one point because I was just like, damn, like just why? So the third time, there was this guy. We were talking for a very long time. For actually, we were good talking. I would say for like a good like 4 or 5 months or so. Yeah, we were talking for a good 4 or 5 months. Um, he traveled a lot for work. Um, yeah, he traveled a lot for work. He was like in the health industry. Everything was great. We had a lot in common. We think both, you know, we think Kanye be wildin'. We think Drake is cool. Basic shit like that. So, um, we finally decided to meet up. We were just like, hey, let's go for Thai. Um, Personal fun fact of mine, like Thai and like Japanese, Korean, Thai. I love like Asian cuisine. And so like if you suggest one of those, I'll be like, we right here, we in love, we in love. But so that's when he was just like, oh yeah, so like we could just meet up at my place. And I was like, whoa, like why do we need to meet up at your place? Like this is really fucking weird. Like I'm not trying to get all nah, like ain't nobody trying to do no taking ass shit here. Like, no. So then he was just like, okay, well I understand, but just let me know, like when you're outside of my apartment. I'm like, yeah, I'll meet you like outside of your apartment, but like ain't nobody trying to like go inside. What do you want me to do? Sit on the couch and shit and just be like, hey, what's up? Like, nah, it's not that type of party. Like if I want to hook up, then I'll just be like, yeah, like let's just fuck. Like, no. But he was just like, okay, yeah, so let's just meet up. And so then I get to this place and I don't know if I feel bad. Like just thinking about it now, I just felt so bad. But I get to this place and he was in a wheelchair. Like he was paralyzed from the hip down. And I was just like, whoa. And then like his hands, he couldn't even like fold, like look at my small hands. But his yeah, my hands are so small. No, but his hands, he couldn't even like fold his hands, like bend them or anything. And so I just thought like, damn it, man, like this shit is fucked up. Like, and then he said, I didn't tell you because like I was going through this accident. I was traveling overseas. I got into an accident, yada yada yada. But I'm just like, okay, all right, shit happens to people all the time. Like, and I live in New York, so I see hella shit that be happening all the time to people. But you're gonna tell me that you don't want to put that shit on that? It was on the app, no pictures that displayed the fact that he was on a wheelchair. No wheelchair pictures. There were like pictures of him regular with his body and shit. Like there was nothing on the bio or anything. So I just thought that was just like really fucked up. And I mean, we carried on to the date, but then afterwards it just didn't work. It just didn't. Those are the times I've been catfished, and I'm definitely taking a break from online dating. If you guys have any suggestions on where to meet people other than the fucking bars and church, let me stop. Praise him. But like other than that, just like let me know. And just like tell me about the time you got catfish. I know I'm not the only girl that's been like having these like random ass catfish stories. I know there's some people out there that have it. So yeah, just comment below and let me know what you think. Bye.